Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted something more than his simple village life. So he packed his bags and moved to the city. Day after day, he walked the busy streets, his eyes shining with hope, dreaming of a bright future. However, as months went by, his dreams seemed to fade with each passing day. Outside its glass facade, a long line of people in suits patiently waited, each hoping to catch the eye of the recruiters within. As the sun began its slow rise, casting long shadows on the pavement, their faces reflected a mix of determination and desperation. Some had been waiting for hours, their dreams pinned on the promise of a single interview. Even his own reflections started to question him. "Maybe I'm not good enough," he whispered, but still he waited and worked and prayed in silence. "Can you come in today for a special project interview?" And guess who got chosen? Yusuf. The 128th time. It's the one that changed everything. "It's not public yet," Yusuf, taken aback, could only manage a confused, sure. He hung up the phone, his heart pounding in his chest. And remember, sometimes the wait isn't a punishment, it's protection. Preparation. If the door didn't open yet, it's because the right one hasn't been built for you. Until next time, keep climbing. Your mountain is waiting. Could this be it? Was his years of patience about to pay off? Without wasting a moment, he set off towards the familiar building. Because deep down, he believed. Just because it's delayed, doesn't mean it's denied. He climbed the corporate ladder with grace, becoming a mentor and guide for many. He traveled the world not as a tourist, but as a representative of his company. He returned to his humble neighborhood not as a successful executive, but as an inspiration to the youth, reminding them that dreams, no matter how big, can come true. One by one, they entered the building, their fates hanging in the balance as they stepped through those imposing doors. Through it all, he held on to his dream, refusing to let it wither. Then one day, as Yusuf was walking home after yet another failed interview, his phone buzzed. An unknown number flashed on the screen. He almost ignored it, assuming it was another telemarketer. But something prompted him to answer. Yet he refused to give up. Year after year, he kept trying, moving forward. Finally, his hard work paid off. And when everyone noticed his success, they asked, how did he do it? But the secret was, he simply never stopped believing in himself, even when it seemed impossible. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Comes to the ones who keep showing up when no one's watching. But the applause of success echoes for all. In a bustling city stood a towering corporate building, an emblem of success and ambition. Inside the office, nestled on the 37th floor, sat Yusuf, a man seemingly unfazed by the frenzy below. Dressed in a humble, yet well-tailored suit, he calmly sipped his tea, the steam rising to meet the morning sun streaming through the window. With a worn-out briefcase in hand, he walked with purpose towards the train station. His destination, the towering corporate giant that symbolized both hope and despair for countless individuals. For Yusuf, it was just another day in his relentless pursuit of success. He had applied for 127 jobs. Every interview, every test, every resume was met with silence or rejection. But every morning he still shaved his beard, ironed his shirt, polished his shoes, and showed up. Not because things were working, but because he believed one day they would. Yusuf wasn't like the others. He wasn't here to beg for a chance. He was here to take it. As the first rays of dawn touched the horizon, Yusuf left his modest apartment, a small haven of peace in the heart of the city. His journey was a solitary one. People told him to lower his standards, to give up, to be realistic. Years rolled by, marked by the changing seasons and the steady rhythm of Yusuf's determined steps. "Is this Yusuf?" a voice asked on the other end. "We just had a last-minute cancellation." That interview wasn't for an ordinary position. It was for a regional leadership program that only selected 2 candidates across the country. From that point on, Yusuf's life took an upward trajectory. Years later, looking back on his journey, Yusuf shared a wisdom that echoed through the lives of many. Success doesn't come to the most talented. And so the tale of Yusuf serves as a beacon of hope, a testament to the fact that in the grand theater of life, the curtain may rise at different times for different people. If this story inspired you, send it to a friend and subscribe to our channel for more stories that feed your mind, body, and soul.